The fucking video is gonna live rent-free in my mind now.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if we're live.
Shit!
Okay, we are. Alright, let me find some background music I could play without copyright.
Never gonna give you.
I know, eShop music.
Yes!
Fine. Let me look up the fucking Malamart shit. You wackos. While I'm at it, you guys can show this around. Alright, Mart. I got Malamart theme. Yep.
Wait, we can do what now?
If you want, you guys can share this around or whatever. Alright, you know what? Fine. The
Righty.
Mart theme. Alright. There, we got the extended version. Well, I'm gonna turn it.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna see how this sounds on the stream though, so it's not too
You want
late.
some chippies?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
They're jalapeno flavored.
Jalapenos.
Delicious.
There we go.
Shit!
Alright, should I share it in the pics and vid things?
Yeah, I don't care. Do it.
Do it.
Alright, now let me go to Twitter and tag the two of you.
You should have done this before you started stream.
I don't give a shit. If anything, it'll give people time to actually load in and shit, you know what I mean?
Fair point. Why am I still inverted? Never mind.
Well, it's that way you can look right. Because we're like, right. What, you rather be on the left side then?
No! I'd rather be right. And be on the right.
So you rather look away from us. Alright, I see you.
So you
Bro.
don't want to come over here with me, Sammy? Is that it?
Goddamn, now I can't. Okay, go, put me with Sofie, please.
Fine. There you go.
Yay!
I'm gonna get so killed. I'm gonna get so killed for this.
What did you do? Sir!
Yes.
That's not what I meant.
I know, I just wanted to fuck around and find out. Hello, peace. Well.
Although, though, you did taste good. Anyway.
Told ya.
Huh? What do you mean, told ya?
Don't worry about it.
Sir, I'm worrying about it.
That moment when I can't fucking find. There you go. I had to find you on Twitter.
Fucking music in the background. Shit!
Don't worry, people. This is the best music I can find until we find some other chill music and shit.
Me? I don't give a shit. Put them copyright things on 'em.
Fair enough. You know what? You're right. I don't. Who gives a shit?
I mean, I mostly stream on Twitch. If anything, they just mute the VOD.
That's true. Which I'll soon be over on Twitch soon enough. Anyway, people. What? Hello, so Naruto. Oh, that's the first I believe you joined my streams. But let's see who we got. We got Pure Evil Crash, ZF Studios, Lord of All Saints, Sid, Dran, Captain Lauren, Falcon, Guillaume.
That's you.
Thank you, Rin, and all that jazz.
all that jazz.
Dran's asking, are you guys gonna do a threesome?
Sophie, are you in for it?
I mean, I'm not saying no.
I'm always in for something new.
Woohoo!
Okay, well there it is.
There you go. There's your Patreon content. Anyway.
Everybody go subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm gonna post it there.
Woohoo! Dude, the best. Oh my god. What am I doing with my life? Anyway, guys. Hope you guys are ready to do this type of stream. What we're doing here is something that me and Zammy played for months, but we decided to do a little funnier thing. God damn, by the way. Impressive as always.
Now, if the chat would load over on my side, that would be nice.
Anyway, so here's how it's gonna go. This is a childhood questions talk. I'm sure you're all familiar with this. We were inspired by emirichu to do this. Me and Zammy talked about doing this a while back, but life kind of stopped us. And then Sophie thought it'd be a good idea to do it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just bring all three of us here together for it.
Heck yeah.
Actually, wait, just ma'am, why are you saying heck? Just say fuck!
Oh yeah, fuck! Well, she doesn't really swear, that's the problem.
Okay, well, just fuck.
Don't
Fuck.
worry,
Just say
I
fuck.
I can do it for this video.
But yeah, here's how it's gonna go. We're just gonna go around talking about some of our crushes and shit. And, hey Sting, how's it going? We're just gonna go around talking about our crushes and shit. I just turned on the music a little lower so they can hear me clearly. But yeah, I'm with Lady Multiverse, aka Zammy, Rose, whatever you want to call her, and I'm here with Sophie.
And I'm just Sophie.
I didn't know what else to call you.
No, don't worry. I know.
Oh, would you like me to go mommy or some shit like that?
Anyway.
That could work.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you know what? Fair.
You want what you like. Anyway, so here's how it's go. Oh Jesus, 18 people in here already. So once again, this is inspired by emirichu. Shout out to her if you want to check out her type of childhood crushes. So here's how it's go. We're gonna go ahead and talk around our crushes and stuff, and you guys can play along, or you could judge us for our stuff. And if these two ladies want to, when they're describing their taste in men or women, they can put a picture in our little sanctum here, just to see what we're looking at or dealing with here. But we will add some judgment, or if we want to throw shade at certain people, just to call each other out on some things they're hiding. But
Y'all are gonna call me the fuck out in a few of these. Just watch.
I know.
Just watch. I'm waiting.
I know.
I'm waiting.
I know. And you're gonna probably call me out on some bullshit, or Sophie might. Who knows? Or I'll call her out on some of her bullshit. But anyway, I digress. So while I get some music, who wants to start things off with these?
Sophie, you go first.
I go first.
Yes, you go first. You're on the spot now. Go.
Let's see. The question is, how weird should I start out? Or if I should
Hold on. How about the first conscious crush you ever got? Like, mine was at 2 years old.
Okay.
Where was yours?
Also,
God.
before you continue, I will add one thing just to thing. We can talk about any of the crushes come from any source of media, where it comes from movie, animated TV shows, games, or real life crushes.
You're gonna make fun of me.
So, okay, this will do. Anyway, so let's begin. So, Sophie, start us off.
Okay, you guys remember Super Mario 64?
Oh my God, where were you?
What are you?
Go ahead.
Like, I guess my type already kind of showed up already back then, because like the moment when you enter the castle and you have Bowser saying,
No!
"You can get out," and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go deep.
Ain't no way you fell for Bowser in the Super Mario 64 days.
I was having the biggest crush on Bowser when I was like 6. So,
oh my God.
when just some more context of this, like when I got to like go to the boss door basically and open up. You see the painting of Peach at the end, and you're running towards it, and it changes into Bowser, and it's like a trap.
Yes.
And for some weird reason, I kind of found that like a little attractive. Like he just kind of trapped me.
I mean, if
When-
anything, I kind of also had like a low-key crush on Bowser for a long time, but it took the movie for me to start liking him.
I feel like the crush
Oh,
for
you mean the new movie or like
Yeah,
the
the
movie?
fucking the Super Mario movie that came out like what 2 years ago.
Hi Riku.
Oh yeah, it came out. I think it was last year.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Like when I saw Bowser, I was like, he's like the man for me.
Oh yes, you're like them smexy polygons.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, I was totally into them blocks.
Then build the blocks. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I can't say too much for myself because I'm about to out myself here.
All right. Well, so if that's the case, why don't you go ahead and go next?
You son of a bitch. Okay. This didn't start with so y'all know Final Fantasy, right?
Uh-huh.
Who
Yes.
doesn't know Final Fantasy and all that shit, Cloud and all that fucking shit and nonsense. Well, I think I was like 2 years old. I don't know when this movie came out. But it was Final Fantasy Advent Children, if y'all know what that is.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, so I was a really, really young kid, 2 years old, and I didn't know this until like maybe a few years back. But every time Sephiroth popped up on screen, I'd say "muchacho guapo," which means handsome man in Spanish, and literally my aunt's like, no, that you called Sephiroth hot guy in Spanish. You liked Sephiroth when you were like 2 years old. I'm like, there is no fucking way. Because I didn't remember this shit, and I'm like,
God.
there is no fucking way. I had a fucking whole ass, like, ooh, I like this guy, conscience when I was like 2 years old. Like, 2-year-old me knew what she wanted, bro.
Man,
But yeah,
you
2
really had a
years
type.
old. Like, my first ever, like, conscious, like, ooh, I like this person, you know, shit was Sephiroth. And it was, for once, not a polygon version, because it wasn't the game, it was the movie. So, Sephiroth.
Alright. I guess I'll go ahead next. So this one was, this is when I think my like for Tom's Boys came in. It was around the time when I started watching Powerpuff Girls as a kid, and I had a huge crush on Buttercup as a child.
Okay, you know what? I can't blame you.
Because it's just like, to be honest, I'll admit at first, I didn't know if Buttercup was a girl, because she didn't act like one for sure, you know what I mean?
Gosh, that girl, that's a tomboy.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
I was just
tomboy.
like, I'm just like, so when I looked at Mom and stuff, it's like, Mom, how come she acts different from, is she a boy or something? He's like, no, honey, that's a girl still. And I was like, oh, I like her
Honey.
style.
Honey, the show is called Powerpuff Girls, not Powerpuff Girls and One Boy.
The fun fact, once I actually watched more Powerpuff Girls when I was like 10, I actually dressed up as like one of the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yes! That is nice.
But yeah. But I will say, this one probably will scale a little bit older, probably when I was a teen and stuff. Miss Bellum had something going on during that show.
Oh, fuck. Oh, the red one! Okay, no, I remember.
Yes.
The mayor's assistant.
Yes.
That girl had it going on or
So
something.
pretty.
Just,
You like them faceless?
I mean, every cosplayer, the mask stays on during sex. Anyway, but yeah. I feel like Buttercup was definitely the first thing that made me like tomboys, because she didn't act all girly and stuff, and she was just literally out there, you know what I mean? Like, no shade whatsoever.
Okay, Sophie, I think it's your turn now.
I'm just looking at these chats and holy shit, it's funny.
Speaking about masks, if we're like, I still want to go on like my younger days, but I remember watching Star Wars.
Oh no.
Aw, see, that's one thing that you and I do not have in common. I have not watched Star Wars in my life.
Okay.
But I do have a favorite, and it's Chewbacca. He's cool.
He's so cute. But in this case, I would definitely say my taste. in men. Definitely wasn't getting any better from Bowser. So I had like this.
Don't tell me your favorite baby.
No, I had this huge crush on Darth Vader.
Ah!
And I was like cheering on the bad guys and was kind of sad at the good guys and that kind of stuff. But when the mask got off, I was like, I felt like I was like on a Tinder date and I had gotten catfished or something.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Who is this man I thought I liked? He's not as pretty as his voice.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, Sophie, you and I have the exact, like, there's this one crush that I had, like, way, ahead that I won't get to until a minute, but you and I are going to be in that exact same boat here, like, given a few, like, maybe half an hour or something, but you'll see. You and I have that alike, because I have one more person that has, like, facial, like, deformities or whatever.
Ah, of course.
But yes, I think that's
So let's see.
Alright.
Y'all are gonna make fun of me.
Let's hear it. This will be good. Also, for those who want to grab some highlights, animate this, or make funny shit out of it, go right ahead. I don't care.
Don't do that.
Anyway, continue.
Don't. Okay, I don't understand.
No, not this part specifically, but all the other shit. Anyway, continue.
Oh.
Lay it on us.
Okay. So I think this one happened when I was like in first grade. But yeah, y'all know the show called JJ the Jet Plane?
No shots!
Yeah!
Wait, let me see. Like JJ?
Ain't no way you had a crush on the.
Oh, shut up!
Ain't no way you had a crush on this thing. Hang on, Sophie. Let me.
I did. I was in first grade and I was weird.
She had a thing for this thing right here.
You know what? You want to hear something though, Sammy?
What?
I actually can't judge.
No shot.
No,
Sophie, what are you not telling us?
Hmm?
There's something you're not telling us?
Lightning McQueen.
Oh no!
And it doesn't even stop there. Like, do you guys remember like the three cars that kind of bullied like the truck Mac when he was like tired of driving?
No!
I was like, God, that guy that was playing, he had like lights and like.
All of them had lights.
Oh, you were.
Like I was like, he kind of hot.
It's a car, woman.
Chad is asking what I'm talking about. It's called JJ the Jet Plane. That's
Look
what
it
the
up.
thing is called.
Oh my god. And ain't no way, Sophie, you had a thing for Lightning fucking McQueen. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess you could say Ka-chow.
No, you know what you two are right now? You are the two cars that basically flashed Lightning McQueen in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yeah, it took me a while to be able to understand what the fuck was going on.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh,
I guess I'll go now, but I'm gonna go a little less, vehicle route.
Shut up!
Hey, chat, imagine someone coming up to you saying, hey, yo, you see that sweet-ass fine car right over there? I was with it last night. Man, that muffler be gripping for sure.
What the fuck? Shut up!
Alright, well, I guess I can't fully judge. It's not like objects, but it is mechanical, in a sense.
Oh.
I had a crush on XJ9 from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh, of course.
What?!
Of course.
What?!
What?
Why you say that like it's a bad thing?
I just kind of expected it.
I mean, look at her. How could you not? She's cute. She's dorky. It's like you were a bit. Bro, check.
I remember watching that as a kid.
Robot fucker, bro. Shut the
Hey,
fuck
tell
up.
that to the
I like how freaking Pat is in chat. He's like, bro, check out that tailpipe. What the fuck? Y'all shouldn't.
Yo, Riku, you really want to say that to someone? Tell that to the fucking Transformer fans.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
You know,
I'm not judging. I kind of just expected it.
as a fellow Transformer fan, yes, I can totally see where you're coming from.
Okay, so...
I mean, I will admit that there was this one time I did have like a smidge crush on Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, but that didn't take long.
Honestly, Optimus I don't get, but Bumblebee I totally get for you. It's his personality.
He's so fucking silly.
You love the goobers.
Bumblebee is cute, but for some weird reason, I don't even know why. Soundwave was like,
Ah!
Soundwave, the man who barely talks and shit. And just...
Starscream is also pretty cool.
Starscream's a bitch! Oh my god.
Movie! Fucking Michael
Okay.
Bay movie Starscream!
Okay, I was about to say, if it was cartoon or anime, then we have some
No!
words.
Movie Starscream!
Lord. I think I'm gonna transpire to the real life crushes and stuff. So, I was at school and stuff, and a lot of my cousins and her sibling friends had the Hannah Montana phase, right? And then my friend, but my cousin got me into this one person. I think she's an artist, goes by Hilary Duff or something like that.
Oh my god.
And when I saw her CD cover, I thought she was hot as fuck.
oh, I love her music.
Yeah, Hilary Duff. I just thought Hilary Duff was hot as fuck for some reason.
I had a moment like that too, but it's with an artist that you guys are probably not gonna know who the fuck it is.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I digress. Go on.
I don't know what it is. I think it's again that leads to the tomboy face. She just doesn't look like one of the normal girls. She looks like one of the girls that you bring with the guys, and the guys are like, yeah, she seems cool and shit like that. And it's just like,
when you
go ahead.
sorry. No, it's just like when you say it like that, and as we're kind of like starting to see a small pattern with at least some of the crushes. Did you then also have a crush on Lola Bunny?
I did not.
No, not Lola Bunny. What's her name? Like the red dress.
Are you talking about Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking me if I had a thing for Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah.
He did. I can confirm that
Don't
he did.
out me out.
I'm outing you.
You know what? That's it. Tell the chat how you had a thing for SpongeBob.
Hey, shut up.
But since Sofie outed me out on that one, yes, I did have a thing for fucking Jessica Rabbit and stuff, because it's that first entrance scene where she started to sing and she had that pretty red dress and she was singing. I'm just like, map. Was I to a Lizzie McGuire character?
We're gonna go real life crushes then.
Alright, go ahead.
I just want to say this was before he became a meme.
Oh,
But
so
like
then.
Nicolas Cage.
Hey, yo!
Yeah.
You wait, hold up. What?
Yeah.
You had a thing for Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Zen, shut up. Anyway.
Okay, explain. Explain your reasons for the cage. This I gotta know.
It really started with like National Treasures. Did you know that movie? Like, I thought he was kind of hot doing that. Yes, okay.
Okay. Never thought I actually meet someone who actually had a crush on Nicolas Cage. I thought it would just be Emmy and her weird friend, but alright. Alright. So, Zen's like, no one. Everyone's asking about the SpongeBob thing. Explain, Zammy.
I'll get to it. I need to say one more thing before I get to that, because
Okay, go ahead.
Before I got into SpongeBob, my aunt introduced me to Sailor Moon. So actually no, I'll have to go back a few, because before JJ the Jet Plane became like, you know, a little crush to me, There was this anime, it's absolutely goated. It was like the first one that I ever watched growing up and my first introduction to the anime world in general. So my uncle, a whole bunch of y'all know about him because, you know, I won't shut the fuck up about him. He is the person that molded me into, you know, what I like. Like, if it weren't for his influence, I wouldn't like Guitar Hero, Devil May Cry, and all this good shit. So, I believe I was like 3 years old when he introduced me to Cowboy Bebop, and it was such a fucking bop, bro. So, just right after Sephiroth at the age of 2, at the age of 3, Spike Spiegel was the world to me.
I can't say I'm not shocked that was on there, because when you mentioned anime, I was like, oh, I see where this is going. She's going to mention Spike Spiegel.
Yep. So, at the age of 3, Spike Spiegel.
Well, I'll be honest, I can't really judge you for liking anyone from Cowboy Bebop, because when I first watched it and stuff, I had a huge
Faye Valentine, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, Faye was just there.
Anyway.
Alright, so you're gonna explain that SpongeBob story?
No, because it's Sophie's turn. Anyway.
Right.
No. I want to hear the SpongeBob one real quick.
No, I still have one more crush before SpongeBob.
Alright, fine.
Okay, but
fine. Alright, go ahead, Sophie.
This one, I feel like almost everyone have had like some sort of crush on, but like Sebastian from Black Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
I agree.
I'm
I
not
also liked Alois Trancy's butler.
Claude.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you had a thing for the Mr. Simply One Hell of a Butler type of man.
Yes, oh god, there's just something about Sebastian that I really, really like.
He's simply one hell of a butler.
He's simply one hell of a butler. Yeah. But, Jesus. That's fair.
So, Justin, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, I guess we kind of lost the turn proportion, but whatever. So, someone mentioned Disney. I was like, alright, I'll think of one. And I did. So, I'll admit, I didn't really have much of a thing going on for most of Disney princesses. Though I guess... But there was one that attracted my mind. It was when I watched Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I saw Esmeralda for the first time. I'm just like...
Yeah!
The fucking belly dancing dress shit. I was just like, yep.
That'll do it.
Yep, that'll do it.
Esmeralda is such a cool girl too. Like,
Yeah, she's great in the movie.
man.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, please dance for me. I'm just like, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my turn again.
Yep.
Oh, I'm eating my sandwich. Hold on.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Someone in chat says, I thought she was going to say Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
No! I like how Zammy has Claude when the dub voice for him is Lord Beerus. I guilty on that as well, but we'll talk about that later. Anywho, before the whole SpongeBob epidemic happened when I was like 10, right after the whole JJ the jet plane arc, my aunt, since my uncle introduced me to to Cowboy Bebop, she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna introduce her to my, like, you know, childhood anime. And that was my first exposure to Sailor Moon. I did not pay too much attention to it. I absolutely hated that I had the most biased crush in, like, the entire fucking series, and I hate to admit it, but I once had a crush on Tuxedo Mask.
Oh.
And I am heavily disgusted upon myself. But again, who else could I have crushed on? Like, there's the bad guys that I thought that were like, fuck you, I don't like the bad guys, you know, especially when they're like over here ruining Sailor Moon's day. Like, she just wants to, like, you know, sleep in, eat, like, you know, all the good shit in life, and then y'all just come up, fester up in her life, like, yeah, come on, princess, like, you know, fuck you and all that stuff. We're gonna take the silver crystal from you and all that crap. Like, girl is just trying to, like, live her life. Let her eat her junk food, bro. But yeah, I had a crush on Tuxedo Mask. But again, That didn't last long, so that is it.
Lord.
I'll get to the SpongeBob one next, after you two.
Of course, of course. So, Sophie, anything you want to say, or should I call you out on one that you told me before?
When you say it like that, should I be scared?
How about you tell the chat how you had a thing for a fucking dragon?
So, there's this old movie. I think it's from the 80s or maybe 90s.
Yeah.
It's called Dragonheart.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Drago, the dragon.
No!
He's
What
so
the fuck?
wholesome. He's so wholesome, and he has such a nice voice, and he's so sweet and so kind.
Oh
Oh my god!
my god.
I was so madly in love with him.
Oh my lord.
I mean, at least it's not Dragon from like Shrek.
No, is that...
We're
that was
gonna
a-
be returning to Shrek a little later. I can
Oh
say that.
no.
Oh boy. Nah, it's basically from a movie called Dragonheart, people. If you want to know that one, look it up. Alright. I guess it's my turn.
Mhm.
So... So, I guess we're gonna go with video game crushes a bit here. Actually, no,
Yeah.
what? No, go cartoon crushes one more time. So this is when I watched that one TV show called Duck Dodgers and stuff, right? And there was this female character and stuff. I believe her name was Queen Tyranny, and she was the Queen of Mars. And I'm not gonna lie, she kind of did something for me, as you can see here. I'm just like,
I don't know who the fuck that is.
that is the Queen of Mars, Queen Tyranny. And
She is pretty.
what sold
Yeah,
it?
she is pretty.
What sold it for me was the one episode where the talent contest and shit, where Riku, you have no right to judge. But
Gives me these type of vibes.
yeah. Oh yeah, I can understand that, but I am not into that, thankfully. But what got me to like her really was oh my god. Was when she was on stage during the talent contest singing Blues in the Night. And like the Jessica Rabbit face, sparkly, colorful, beautiful dress and stuff, long hair down, and lovely singing voice right here. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what did it for me.
Oh god.
Alright.
I guess it's my turn now.
Yep, here we go.
Okay. So I think I was like 9 when this happened, but I don't exactly remember how I got absorbed into SpongeBob, but I think it was they were like re-showing, like they were having a SpongeBob marathon and they were starting from like the first episode. And I was like I was channel surfing through like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and whatnot. And I stopped at Nickelodeon because I thought like Fairly Odd Parents was gonna be next because it usually was at the time.
Right.
So I left the TV, if I'm correct, to like run its business so that I could watch Fairly Odd Parents afterwards. And I went to go get a snack, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came back, like they had SpongeBob on screen. I'm like, ugh, this thing again. And then I just like I was trying to see like what's good in it, because there was some people in my school that were like all into SpongeBob and whatnot. And I do remember like one of the special needs teachers was into SpongeBob as well. Like she had SpongeBob pens, she had like a whole bunch of SpongeBob accessories, and I was just trying to see what exactly this SpongeBob thing was so special. What's so special about him, So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just, see what the fuck this is. And eventually, I guess it was his, like, bubbly, go happy nature that got me into it. Like, the whole, like, think positive type of, type of shit and outlook and that personality is what got me to like him. I then started to get a whole bunch of SpongeBob accessories myself. I even had a huge SpongeBob plush that I would not go a night without snuggling him.
That's cute.
Like, he was
Aww.
my size, like life-sized SpongeBob that I snuggled and cuddled while I slept, like a 9/10-year-old. But yeah, that's SpongeBob for you.
That is so cute.
Alright. I guess before you take your turn, I'll out myself one time. So there was one time when I was watching a TV show, I had a crush on 3 characters all at the same time. Believe it or not.
Oh.
And Zammy might know this show, and so will chat. I had a huge thing for all 3 of the girls in Totally Spies.
Of course.
Oh.
I didn't watch it too much, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just...
I love Totally Spies as
Oh.
a kid too. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just all 3 of them, I just love them. And I don't know why, but when I saw them in the skin-tight suits, I'm just like tilting my head slowly like...
So did you actually have a favorite among them? Or were they all just...
When I
favorite.
was younger, I would say Clover, the blonde one and stuff, right?
Of course.
But as I got older, it matured more into Sam, the orange-haired one, because that's when I started like more... Because it was around the time I was starting to like redheads as a thing.
So you're into gingers. Nice.
I literally like redheads. What do you want from
I
me?
know, I'm just fucking with you.
I'll be fucking you! Anyway.
You already have.
I don't do it again! Anyway. But, and soon later, I just liked all 3 of them. I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, I can't choose any one of them. I just love all 3 of them at the same time because they're all unique and lovable personalities and shit.
And thus, Justin started to go towards polyamory. Anyway.
In fantasy, probably. Real life, no.
Oh dear, like, if we're going towards, like, the cartoon route, like, for me, in Samurai Jack...
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Aku?
No!
Ah! Explain!
Listen, who wouldn't want a shape-shifting daddy?
That...
He could literally, like, be whatever you want and... like, almost, like, do whatever he wants, and again, like, that power, that, like... He also just, like, had, like, a few episodes where it was a little bit more silly, and that also got me drawn a little bit in. I just overall really like the bad boy kind of type characters.
Yes, I know you're a redhead stigma guy. And also, what the fuck? Aku, Mr. Extra Thick meme? Jesus Christ. Oh. My god, I'm going to... Alright, Zammy, you got another one from any sort of media things?
Yes, I do. And we're actually gonna go back into the anime sphere of things.
Alright.
So, contrary to popular belief, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters was not my first exposure to Yu-Gi-Oh! I got into the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Through my uncle because he had, like, I don't know what exactly he did, but I think he, like, pirated what are they called? Episodes from a website. I don't know how exactly he got, like, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Into his hands, but regardless, so, y'all were here during that, era of where, Saturday morning cartoons existed, right? Like, I'm not the only one that was there. Like, please, don't make me feel old, but yeah, that whole era of, like, Saturday morning cartoons with, like, Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of this, like, goated anime shit. Sorry, I'm just drinking my stuff. It's lemonade, by the way. So... There was this one time I like got up like really, really early. Like everybody was still asleep. Everybody was still asleep, like in my grandparents' house. So I'd usually like turn on the TV to see what's on and like go get a bowl of cereal until my grandmother or like my mom would come and actually make breakfast. So that's what I did this morning. I went and grabbed my I believe it was chocolate rice crispy cereal that I was currently on that shit. So yeah, I got myself a bowl of chocolate rice crispy cereal and I went and like took a seat and I think it was the fact that I heard my uncle talk about it prior that made me want to stay and watch the show. But Kids WB at this point was starting to roll out the episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Like that was the thing in that era. Like at that you know like I don't know how to explain it, but that was like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series of that era. But they were rolling out the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episodes. I don't exactly remember what episode it was, unfortunately, but I do remember this one single fact that it completely aligns with SpongeBob and JJ the Jet Plane portion of it, because you know they're both happy-go-lucky characters, right?
Yeah.
So I crushed on Jaden.
That sounds about right.
I crushed on Jaden when I first started watching the show. But the more I started to watch it, I started to like Chaz as well. So but like this will be my like third anime crush if I'm correct. But yeah, Jaden, and then later along the line, as I watched the series, I'd get myself up around that exact same time to just watch it. But Chaz got into that group, and later on, like we're talking like 2019, 2018, I had a crush on Zane, and the person in the group chat with us that is hosting this very talk is the very reason I got into Zane.
Yeah, hi. I'm that person right there. Hello, how's it going? Well, story about that. It was one time when I don't know if we were dating or we were just hanging out at that time, but
oh no, we were dating.
Okay, so yeah. So basically, I had a Zane Truesdale profile picture, and you asked me about that, or if it's like, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh character, right? I was like, yeah, and that's from Yu-Gi-Oh GX. And I just basically showed you clips of Zane and stuff, and you were just like, yeah.
Yeah, but that was like 2019. No, we weren't going out in 2018. I take that back. We started in 2019. But yeah, no, you got me into Zane later down the line, but like back to almost a decade beforehand though, I had a crush on Jaden, and then I got to like the Chaz as well afterwards. But yeah, I think I'm done in that portion, so I believe it is Sophie's turn now.
Yes, but before we continue, Dran's asking if Sophie has a channel. She does have one, but she doesn't really do much on it. She might in the future.
Wait, what?
Someone was asking if you have like a YouTube channel or something.
Oh.
Like, I know you have a channel, but you don't
I don't
really
have any channels. I am just an artist who have joined these two lovely people in these adventures of
I'll share
embarrassing
commissions
myself
later for you people in the community post in case if you want a commissioner. Anyway.
Unfortunately, during this era, they only rolled out GX. 5Ds and Zexal was way later.
Ooh.
Yes.
But we'll get into that later.
Yes, we'll probably
I don't want to talk about Zexal, though.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about recent crushes as well as we grew older if we want to, just to change it up a bit. Yeah. Even though it wouldn't be full childhood, but yeah.
For me, I'm going chronological order, like, till like, you know, I started when I was 2 years old till, like, you know, the recent ones as I grew up. So we'll get there.
Alright, Sophie, you got something you want to mention?
Well, like, I remember that this was when I was 9 years old. It was during Christmas, and I was getting into the cinema with my mom
The Grinch.
to watch Polar Express.
Oh, boy.
Did you like the conductor?
You gotta call me out like that?
Oh, boy!
Yeah, you know, like I was kind of like having a thing for the conductor. I liked how he was a little bit more bossy. Like when he took off his hat and showed that it was a little bit bald, I was like, you know what, that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. I still like you.
I do not want to talk about Zexel for the time being, Eric, because I haven't finished it. But yes, Kite is yum. We don't talk about that for now.
People going in
Anyway.
chat, you like Tom Hanks?
What? What?
What?
Well, like
What?
Tom Hanks was kind of attractive in those movies.
I feel
movie.
like what set you off was when the fucking hot chocolate scene for you.
No, yeah, that shit vibe, bro.
Yeah.
I think
so
that's what sold you
good.
over the edge.
Oh, absolutely.
So to be like, sexy chocolate, man.
Like sipping my hot chocolate with
A man in she's just like a
eyes.
man in uniform who could serve me a nice hot glass of chocolate. Take
Oh
me,
my
daddy.
god, men in uniform, I'm like sold. Maybe that's what really got me.
Maybe.
I mean, it wouldn't be shocking because most people tend to like men and women in certain uniforms.
That girl ain't right.
Remember? Boy ain't right.
Oh my
She want Tom's Hank Woody.
What is with these fucking innuendos in chat?
seeing that too.
You want to hop on his train, Sophie? You want to get railed? You want Tom Hanks, Woody?
No.
That Woody's a Toy Story reference. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
God.
knew I should never have set the tone. That's right.
So, everyone's gonna be like, oh, of course, with this one for me. So, this was during the Teen Titans era.
Oh,
I already know.
Really?
I already know.
But it didn't
Raven.
start off with Raven, surprisingly enough. It actually started off... This one created a phase for me, but it was Starfire's sister Blackfire.
Oh!
Yeah.
There's something about you and goth girls?
Yeah, because I then later started liking Raven and Jinx along the way. So yeah, Blackfire just did something to me. It's like, I didn't like Starfire as a waifu, but I found her just something... She was nice, sweet, and all that, but just... The best way to describe Starfire is like, she's basically a Sofie, but alien.
Yeah.
But just then when Blackfire appeared on the screen, it's just like... She's Starfire, but different. I like her! Everyone likes Blackfire, though. I know, that's the thing. People just usually, when they mention Teen Titans crushes, they always say Raven right off the get-go. That's the thing.
I already knew you enough. You liked Blackfire.
Everyone knows me and knows me plenty, unfortunately. but yeah.
I was expecting Raven. I forgot that you liked Blackfire.
Raven came later on, but it's just when... I think Blackfire kind of started the whole dark color, bad girl looking vibes and stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm?
Because, like, she had dark clothing, long black hair and stuff, and just, like, the purple with her eyes and energy blast just, like, looked great, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just like, yep.
Yep. Eat it all up. Eat it all up.
But, yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Walks backwards. Riku, get your ass back over here and sit down.
Yep. But,
Yeah, you're not getting out of this room.
not...
Let me see.
Sophie,
Is
you
it
got
my
something?
turn? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, go for it.
Because, like, you saying something about superheroes reminds me of something from when I was 14 that I've completely forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
It was a game called Batman Arkham Asylum.
Oh,
Oh,
I know
no.
this.
So,
I'm waiting.
Scarecrow?
What? I knew it.
What?
Yeah, she
Okay,
has a
but
thing for Scarecrow.
What?
Yeah. But and it kind of like gets a little bit worse because you can like also just like collect these trophies, Riddler trophies, to 100% the game basically. And through these Riddler trophies, you get like concept art, but also 3D models of all the characters in the game. So when I got my hands on Scarecrows, I was like zooming in on him, like literally spending like 15 minutes just looking at these trophies.
Did you want him to gas you?
It's like, Kyle.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like I was studying that like bare chest.
Bro.
Bruh. That man of version of Scarecrow looked like a chemotherapy patient gone wrong. Like, Jesus.
And I was all in for it.
My God. Oh. I knew you had a thing for Scarecrow, but I didn't know it started there. Ugh.
That's where it really started. It also was a little bit earlier with like the animated series, but the Arkham Asylum was what started it all, especially with the fear gas sequences and all that stuff.
Fear toxin in her.
Jesus Christ.
Hey! I was expecting Joker as well,
Yeah.
but thank God it ain't Joker.
No, unless you're into
Oh,
that abusive
God,
relationship
no.
type shit.
Hell no.
That's a whole can of worm I'm not touching.
Yeah, that's a bit of an inside story for the rest of us here. But,
I'm like having war, like trauma back, going back.
well, I guess before I mention mine, do you got anything you want to share with the class here, Zams?
Huh?
Sorry, I cut me out. Did you got anything else you want to share, Zam?
Actually, yes. We're gonna go back before the whole GX and the whole like GX era. We're gonna go back into the topic of real life.
Oh.
Yeah. I have that's a topic that I have not touched yet because all the shit that I've mentioned was literally like either cartoons or anime or video games. We're gonna go into the real life aspect of things. This took place before I had my other like real life crush, but this is movies, like actual actors in movies, and their characters they portrayed. This one in specific applies to both. It's both the actor and the character that they played.
Right.
But the one that I'm going to talk to about next, it's mostly the character they played. But this one, in general, it's both the actor and the character.
I think I know what this is.
Yeah, growing up, God damn it. So growing up,
I was about to say, do I
mom
need to
was
take a guess?
My mom was really into sci-fi / action movies. And she had like a whole ass collection. Like she loves Alien. She loves like anything that has to do with like UFOs, like sci-fi and shit. So she had all of these movies having to do with that. And
Ooh.
Alien was her absolute favorite. We're not talking about Alien though. We're gonna go more towards the action part of it. But there's also sci-fi in this movie. So she had this whole huge VHS collection of just like action movies and sci-fi movies, and one in general caught my attention growing up, and that one was Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
I knew it!
So I booted up this movie, and it did not take more than seeing this man almost like, we almost saw his wiener naked, right? And keep in mind that I'm not too fond of like too much muscle in a guy, right? I like them lean. I mean, if they have muscle, they have muscle. But I don't like them so damn fucking muscular, like bodybuilder shit. That for me is disgusting. But, this person was one exception. So, again, it only took up to, like, the whole... I saw him naked, and then he went into this, like, bar to get clothes and shit. And that's what made, like, that just what gave me the cherry on top. So the person that I'm talking about, the Mr. Bad to the Bone, is none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger / the Terminator. So... So, yeah, that's both the actor and the character that they portrayed. So, the Terminator / Arnold Schwarzenegger. I believe I was like 9 or 8. I don't remember, but it was before I turned 10.
I'll be honest, that was not who I thought you were gonna bring up. I'll be honest, that's not.
You thought I was gonna talk about the cop dude in Terminator 2, weren't you?
No. I thought you were talking about a completely different actor and movie.
I mentioned Terminator 2, dude.
I know. Before you mentioned Terminator 2, I thought you were going to mention a different movie.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, see, that'll be later.
Yeah.
But this one came first. But yeah, Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like it. Arnold on Terminator 1, I mean, the CGI was good for, like, back in the day, but I personally prefer Terminator 2 over Terminator 1. If anything, though, T1 gave Arnold that bad boy edge, and I really like that. I just hated the thought, because I saw Terminator 2 first, and then I went on to see Terminator 3. I never saw the first Terminator until much, much later, and Justin was there to watch it with me. But yeah, Terminator 1, it gives Arnold the slight edge of bad boy. I don't very much appreciate him being a bad guy in this sort of sense, because I saw the Terminator 2 and 3 movies first. So I'm so used to seeing him portray the good guy that I personally didn't like him in T1. But again, there's just something about the bad boy aspect of, the Terminator being evil that is kind of, pretty fucking cool. So I have a both hate and love relationship of Terminator 1.
That's fair.
I don't care if you can see his thing flopping in Terminator 1, dude.
I don't, Darth, I don't think any of us really watch Supernatural here.
No, I don't.
What about you, Sophie? Do you watch Supernatural or no?
Oh, it's not something that really rings a bell, so I'm guessing no.
Alright. So I believe it's Sophie's turn, but Sophie, there is one I'm kind of curious about for this story. Ugh. Sorry, Mike. There's one I'm kind of curious about that I want to hear this story for.
And that is?
How'd you get things for this guy here?
Let me see, who is this?
Oh my god, you had a thing for him too?
I want to know that story.
Fun fact. When I started the whole Lady Zamasu shit back in 2017, I was shipped with a cooler.
Ooh.
Like, back in 2017, with, like, before, like, I got to know CL and Koi and all of that shit, my Zamas was paired with a cooler.
Ooh, good choice.
But Sophie, tell us the tale of how you...
certainly better than Frieza.
Yeah, because, like, well, to start off, my crush did start on Freezer. Not really on when he wasn't, like, his basic form. It was when he went to his, like, the white form, basically.
Oh, the final
I was
form.
like, ooh. Okay, like, this is getting a little bit interesting, because the other forms, I was like, God, this looks so ugly.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
You don't like his
Especially
first
the alien
form?
one. I think.
Frieza's
But
first
anyway,
form...
like, it started with
Sorry.
Freezer. Yeah, like, it started with Freezer. And then when I saw his brother when I was like scrolling through YouTube and I saw a different clip of Cooler. I heard his voice, like his confidence, the way that he beat up Cooler.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it was like kind of hard. It was like turning on something in me that I didn't know that I had.
Oh,
I'm
my.
fucking yeah.
Yeah. And again, like just like you, Zammy, I don't really have anything for guys with like big, buff, muscular structures, but
I like his base form, if anything.
Me
I like his base
too.
form over his, like, you know, big buffier form.
Yeah, same
Honestly,
here.
the only
like,
really thing I like about the final form for Cooler is the little helmet thing or the shredder mask thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I especially love like his base form, and when it was like also just the way Metal Cooler looked, that was just looking so cool too.
Motherfucker just looks like a walking vibrator, though.
Isn't that what y'all use already, though?
Justin, shut the fuck up.
Reasons to laugh at him, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh god. So yeah, you could say that it was like, oh god, he has a brother, and his brother is like a better version of himself.
One would say he's
For
cooler.
real.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, I guess I haven't really explained mine's crushes yet, so I'll go next. Now the question is, do I want to go real life route or do I want to go animated route again? Which one did y'all wish to hear on this one?
Let me say, did you say real life or
Animated.
Do real life.
yeah, do real life? That would be fun.
So this one might not be too shocking, but this is when I watched that movie called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And I had a huge thing for Angelina Jolie, especially during the fight scene.
Oh god.
I just
Beat up her man?
listen. It's hot. Talk about Jerry. I'll talk about that one later. I'll talk about that one.
Did you wish to be her man in that situation?
The silence says it all.
Yeah.
Fuck you too.
You already have. Joke's on you.
Can you repeat that, Sophie?
He likes his dummy mommy.
Yes.
No. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Let's go next, Sophie. Oh, well, so far I did. So Zammy.
But I talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I talked about Frieza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking about. Okay, shit.
So it's your
My
turn,
bad.
Zam.
Okay, so going back into the more real life aspect, this was not the actor, but the character that they portrayed. So y'all already know that I got into Sailor Moon at a very young age because of my aunt. I didn't pay much attention to it until after a while that she bought like the entire series. And I started to binge watch it from like season 1 and whatnot. But that is completely out of like, you know, of the question that we're going through right now. But just keep in mind that I had a crush on Tuxedo Mask. And in some, like, you know, time, correct? So keep that fact in mind. Because I remember this certain crush came to me because I always loved to go with my grandparents to garage sales. Like, they'd always go to garage sales, like, every, like, bi-weekly or whatnot during the weekend, and I'd like to go with them so I can go walk and spend my little allowance and whatnot, right? So, I don't exactly remember when this, was in, like, time frame, but I know it was, like, after I was, into, like, the whole Terminator aspect, but it was before, the whole SpongeBob thing. But I remember finding a certain musical in DVD format at one of these garage sales, and it had a rose and a mask. You know, like in the cover, right? I'm not gonna specify what exactly the thing was, but this musical is very well known, and it's coming back next year for a tour around the US. and it was once a Broadway musical that stopped abruptly early this year, but it's coming back. So I bought this movie. The lady that was at the garage sale gave it to me for free. So lucky me.
Yeah.
And I went home and I started watching it, and my aunt was like, "Ooh, you started watching this because of the mask and the rose, didn't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." All that shit. This movie is highly it's highly shamed upon compared to the Broadway musical version of it, but I also have to keep in mind that it was this exact same movie that got me into musicals in general. No, not High School Musical, fuck that noise, but
Thank God.
musicals in general. This opened the genre for me. It was an eye opener. As a girl growing up, it was good to know that High School Musical wasn't like the entire it wasn't the whole like musical genre as I expected, but like it made me find out that there were other musicals that existed. So this certain movie that has been extremely disregarded and highly disapproved of by a general audience is called Phantom of the Opera.
Yes!
And I had a crush on the Phantom.
Let's go!
Oh.
He got done dirty in this movie at the end, I feel
I
like.
know.
I still need to watch that movie.
I will
I have
fix
it.
that for
I
you.
have it. I have it. I have it.
We
I
can,
have it.
Can we
I
watch
have
it after
it.
stream? I mean, we can watch it after stream, but anyway. Anyway, but yeah, Phantom of the Opera, that's a good one.
He
So,
also has such a pretty voice.
yes, he does.
I know, and I think this was his first singing gig, if I'm correct, which is surprising. What? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he
That was the
slotted it
actor's
like
first...
that?
Yeah, no, he never had like any musical experience or singing experience, so this was his first exposure to it. The reason the director casted him was because of his voice.
Oh God, that's incredible.
Who knows, Zam? Maybe we could show Sofie this movie after stream if she's up for it.
Oh fuck yeah, I love it.
You be fine with that, Sofie?
Of course.
Hell yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, like I said earlier, in kin to Sophie's Darth Vader crush, the Phantom behind his mask, unfortunately, he does have a deformity. So that's why I said, oh, Sofie, I can agree with you in that point, because my boy, my Phantom, he unfortunately has a facial deformity behind his mask that people just, made fun of him for.
Aww.
Like the character, unfortunately. I do not want to spill too much because I want you to see the movie, but just know that that deformity has caused him grave, like a huge amount of just I don't even know how to explain it.
How about we save it for the movie and she'll experience it herself, so that way we don't get too off track.
It's really sad.
Yeah, we'll save it for the movie. But Sofie, I'm gonna call you out real quick, or well, I'm gonna take a guess, knowing your top.
Again?
Yes, I know you're a big Lord of the Rings fan. Have you ever had a thing for Sauron?
Okay, at least it's not Golem.
No, but have you ever had a thing for Sauron there, Sofie? The silence says a lot!
You know, it's kind of funny that you say that, because I haven't watched Lord of the Rings since I was 9, so I can't remember a lot from the movies, but I funnily enough can remember him.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? After seeing the GIF, I understand.
Yeah, he's so pretty. Oh
he
God,
looks cool.
But yeah, let's see what else. But yeah, anything you want to say, Sofie, before I take my turn?
You know what? You guys can get to choose right here, because do I go DreamWorks or do I go movie, real life movie.
I'm kind of curious about the DreamWorks one, to be honest. What do you think, Zammy?
So, I think it's about time that we dip our toes into Shrek.
Oh God. Okay.
So, I didn't really have like too much going on for Shrek himself during the first movie, but when we got to the second movie,
Mm-hmm.
you guys remember the scene where he gets transformed into a human?
Oh my God.
Like, and he has these cute curly hair, these beautiful brown eyes. It's like teddy bear shaped body. And like he's just so sweet and cuddly. And on top of that is like Shrek but human. And I like Shrek's personality too, so I remember seeing that as a kid. And I was like feeling like one of those farm girls, I think, that found him. Like that was how I was looking
Jesus
at the TV
Christ.
screen. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then David is like, what did I walk into? Oh god.
All right. Is that?
But yes, I had my handsome Shrek moment, and it did something for me. You go on before I
Good
babble
Lord.
like on about him.
So, Zammy, your thoughts on her crush on handsome Shrek there?
I mean, I ain't gonna say no.
What do you mean?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
What? Do you have a thing for him too?
What?
Handsome human version of Shrek.
I mean,
All right, just wondering because the way.
I'm not. That's what I said. I'm not gonna say anything. I was like, Donkey as a horse, bro.
Only imagine what
Oh,
donkey.
yo, no. Fun fact though. Did you know that it was confirmed by director and writer that fucking dragon actually turned into a unicorn?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
But unfortunately, we didn't get to see it on screen. But it is confirmed by like writers and the director that
Hey, Crossy.
dragon turned into a unicorn when Donkey took the potion.
Oh.
Anyway, I guess since I talked about real life crushes, I'll go animated route. I think this is where the tomboy phase kicked in. Since we were talking about Dragon Ball crushes, this is when I had a thing for Videl at the time.
Who? Videl?
Videl, yes.
Oh.
During the Boo
cute
saga.
one.
Yes. What I think got me to like her more is when she asked Gohan if she liked girls with long hair or short. Ah, my mic. Yeah.
Gohan's like, no. I'm not saying that I like girls with short hair. It's because if you have short hair, that means it won't get in the middle of battle. She's like, oh, shut up! I'm gonna cut my hair anyway and whatnot.
Yeah. But I did find it very sweet. She cut her hair for Gohan just so because he would like it and stuff. That I find cute. So definitely Videl's on there, and she definitely had a tomboy attitude. Though I still feel bad what happened to her during the World Tournament shit. That was fucked.
Oh, yeah, no, I hated that.
That was scuffed.
That was
It
so disgusting. I am
was.
glad that Gohan got her like a sensu bean, though.
Yes. It sucks that he couldn't go in to save her and stuff, but thankfully that's a what if and Spark is 0. Mm.
Yeah. But look, I may not like Gohan, but at least he's a good person.
Yeah, he's a good person.
He's such a sweetheart.
Yeah. But yeah, Vidal's definitely on there. I'm a little... I don't like her too much now. It's not that I have anything wrong with her personality or how she is, or she doesn't fight anymore. It just kind of missed that tomboy energy she had, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know, well, of course
definitely.
she's not gonna be like that anymore. She has a kid to take care of.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's just something I kind of miss, you know what I mean? But I can...
I still want the hands with Spopovich. I know, fuck them.
I think everybody wants to run the hands with Spopovich. Also, hi, Crossy.
Hey, Crossy.
But,
Hey, Crossy.
But yeah, someone...
Thanks for the thumbnail. It's so cool.
Yes. Who knows? If we do a part 2, we'll probably do another one of this if y'all like to see more, talk about random shit. So, is there anything you two want to share, or should I try to make the topic more interesting?
I still have plenty more crushes.
Go ahead and explain one real quick. I'm just gonna put my phone on the charger real quick.
Okay, so this is gonna go back to real life. This is not the actor, but the character they portrayed. So, growing up, my uncle really liked watching Guillermo del Toro movies along with my mom. So, this specific anomaly started to get into my husbando slash crush list just because it was going to be just one routinely, like, we're gonna go watch a movie night. And this specific movie was very recent. And I did not know that my mother and my uncle were a fan of this movie. If I had known prior, I'm sure I would have seen like all of the past movies. The movie that I speak of has three movies prior to its unfortunate and disgusting reboot a few years back that I will not speak about. But again, this is the character that the actor portrayed and not the actor himself. I believe this was after I got into Devil May Cry at the age of 10 or 11.
Oh.
I don't exactly remember, but just like Dante, and everybody knows that Dante is literally my number 4 in my all-time husbando list, this person also wields guns. And he's a fan of a specific chocolate bar that was given to him when he was found. Justin, I think you know who I'm talking about. You wanna specify who the chocolate bar is and see if chat can guess it?
I'm trying to remember myself, to be honest.
If I remember correctly, the chocolate bar that they really liked is called Baby Ruth's.
Oh.
And this person isn't a human. I believe he's from another realm.
Mm-hmm.
And he spawned into Earth via a portal, which is really nice. What the fuck? Chat disconnected.
What the hell?
Successfully connected. Okay, cool. Okay, I thought your stream went offline, so I stopped. My bad.
All right, continue.
So yeah, this person wields guns. He takes care of supernatural phenomena, if I am correct.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of these weird, just like Dante does. Like he takes care of like demon shit, right?
Yes.
Well, this person also takes care of like the stranger anomalies / missions. He likes Baby Roots. He likes to get rid of his horns to make him appear more human.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. A whole bunch of people believe him to be Devil Man, known like in TV. They're like, the Devil Man is within us. Like he is in our in our populace somewhere. But the government doesn't want us to know and whatnot. That's how like the movie started, and then we like spawned into like the area where he lives. That he loves cats, by the way. Like he is a fan. He loves cats just as much as he loves.
You'll remember
Roots.
this character, Sophie. Trust me.
But the person that I speak of is none other than the devilish man known as Hellboy.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, I don't blame you for that one.
It's so nice. And the movie that got me into Hellboy was the one that we were gonna go watch that night, and it was The Golden Army.
Yes.
So, Hellboy. My boy, he loves Baby Ruths, he loves cats, he takes care of all these supernatural gigs to keep us safe. As just, I couldn't. Like, I have a soft spot for cats, and this guy loves cats too. And he's as much of a, he likes sweets as much as I do. I couldn't. Come on. The one thing I do not like is that he likes to smoke a lot, but I don't care.
I think you could get past that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could be the one to make him quit.
Perhaps.
Anyway,
But yeah, Hellboy.
yeah. I can't say I
So,
did
like-
see Hellboy coming, but again, another movie I did not think you would say.
Ooh. So what is it that you were thinking about doing, Justin? You mentioned spicing it up a little bit.
Well, before that, I'm going to call Zammy out a little bit. Zammy, one of the movies I thought you were going to call out or say about actor-wise was Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Okay, see, I was gonna get into that because that was much later.
Okay. Right, I forgot you're going chronological order. My apologies.
Yeah, like, right, since we were in the aspect of whole, like, superhero shit, I was going to talk about
okay.
Spider-Man next.
Well,
because he was my actual first, like,
okay.
superhero crush.
Alright, well, you can still do that. But I have a funny question for you two, since we're talking about actors. If you, well, you two ladies specifically, if you have to be only with one of them, and you can only pick one, who would you rather be with? Robert Downey Jr. or Johnny Depp? I think.
Yes.
We're gonna ask for the impossible.
Yes?
Well, I would.
That's my answer, yes.
Sofie is struggling, and Zammy just finding a way to beat the system.
Is it possible to start a poly?
Exactly.
I love how you of all people who don't like that, but you're willing to do it for them.
Some people can make the exception happen.
Fair enough.
Oh god, but like if I have to choose, like Johnny Depp is like speaking to me. Oh god,
See,
it's
here's the
it hurts
thing.
my heart so
You
much.
could have Johnny Depp. I want Robert Downey Jr. anyway.
You're not more of a fan of the RDJ, huh?
Yep.
Not a fan of pirates.
Yeah, no, not really. But Johnny Depp is a sweetheart. I will say that.
Fair enough. So one gets a man in the iron suit, and the other one gets a drunken pirate. The other gets a drunken pirate.
Hey, if anything,
yeah.
I think it's the whole tech shit that got to me because. Oh wait, I can't talk about that yet. But I will get to that eventually.
All right, but Sofie, any other crazy questions you want to mention, or should I go to mine and stuff?
Let me see. I actually do have one. Like, since we're talking about pirates,
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I know where this is going.
Davy Jones.
Oh!
Like it especially spiked in the third movie, I believe, because like in the first one he was more bitter, he was angry, he was demanding and harsh and all that, which also kind of spoke a little bit to me. But it was in the third movie especially, that just David, silence. But in the third movie was when we got a little bit more of a softer side to him too. Like, he'd been abandoned by his love to do her bidding without her coming back. And I was like having my first I can fix him moment. I just want to hug him and like remind him that love is also good.
Jesus Christ. Just all.
I mean, the tentacles are just a plus.
You would get along in Japan. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that right now. You would get along with every Japanese girl's into that, just like.
Yes.
The third movie on this story is kind of sad. Yeah, it is. It is. Alright, so. Though I'm curious, though, if people don't have much older crushes, though I'm curious if any recent crushes on certain animes or things have gotten to y'all. But I'm just curious on that one.
Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
No hesitation, just flat out there.
You know, like, same, but for this one, just to say someone
Sukuna?
differently, I'm gonna say
Koji?
Aizawa Shoda from My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
There's just something about the teachers.
Sofie, you and me need to have a talk.
Sting, I promise. I am totally sane.
Yeah, I'm
We
saying
don't
is I'm married to a man with an octopus for a head, like Octodad.
It's not about the looks. We have to look deeper.
You're looking for deep for something.
Shut up.
Okay. Before we go back to childhood crushes, any recent media crushes you've been having, Sophie?
Any recent media?
Yeah, just
Besides
like
the one that I just said?
Yeah.
like recent today and stuff like
Yeah, as of like, you know.
like as your age you are now and stuff, in like your adult years through anime or other media.
I also do have one more, but I'm gonna let her talk first.
Oh,
That is more recent.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and just not look at the ones with the red flags. I'm trying to look for actually one that
Green
is
flag.
decent.
Well, if we're talking green flag, Nanami is a green flag.
Ooh, that's true.
He is a whole ass green flag.
He really is.
He really is. Though I think what really set you ladies over the edge was the hair pull thing. I think what really set everyone over the edge was the hair pull scene.
Was the hair thing, yeah.
Yeah, the hair scene. Stupid Mike, pick me up next time. But yeah, the hair pull scene. I think that's what really...
Nanami is like up there. He definitely triggered
He
something.
did
I
not
usually
deserve
don't
to
have
die
much.
like that, bro.
Yeah, like I usually don't have much for the blonde haired guys, but Nanami is just God, I love him so much.
Yeah. Jesus. Jesus Christ almighty. But, there's one more you said you wanted to mention, is it?
Yes, I do have one more. This one's like very, very recent. Like not even like it's almost a month old.
Mm-hmm.
But Portia May. Her name is Portia May.
That sounds familiar.
Is
Also known
is
as
it
the
like
Hound
one of the
Master in
little
Dead by
test-
Daylight.
Oh! I don't remember most killers by the names, I just remember what they're called.
Oh,
Portia May, the Houndmaster girl.
Yep, the one that
Oh,
controls the dog.
for some weird reason, I was like thinking back to the Littlest Pet Chef series.
No!
Was there Porsche?
That thing is over 11 years old. This is recent.
I know. I don't know why my head went to that place. But not like I totally understand. Like she is a
Bossy, she
hottie.
a fucking queen, bro.
And she's a dog person too. Like the way that she's like praising her little dog, calling him good boys and stuff.
Extra chum for you after and whatnot. Like, yes, be nice to the doggy.
Yeah.
And you can pet him too!
Exactly. I love her already. And I haven't even played against her, and I already love her.
Golly. Lord.
Yes?
No. I'm just here thinking just like... you ain't my god, what the fuck you talking about?
Hey, like, my mom's calendar says that I kinda am.
I'm gonna fight you one of these
But
days.
that's a story for another time.
I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you one of these days, I swear to God.
How long have we been going? Jesus fuck.
We've been going for about 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
We'll probably go to the 2 hour mark or something until...
We're gonna need a part 2 because I'm not even done with my shit.
That's fine, that's fine. We don't mind doing a part 2 with the 3 of us, because since we did plan this, so a part 2 with both of us, all 3 of us here again, will be fun.
I think that would be a great idea.
Now, let's see. Recent crushes. Trying to think, actually. Oh. The fucking... How can I be so stupid? Fucking fucking Camilla from Has-Been Hotel.
Oh.
She's literally Spanish tall mommy. That's what I like.
See, I don't watch Has-Been Hotel, but I do watch Hell of a Boss.
Well, everybody knows what you're into for Hell of a Boss.
Stolas.
Yes.
And Asmodeus. But that's a story for another day.
Of course you love me, little froggy.
You can fuck off.
Anyway.
Maybe. Anyway.
But yeah. Heard that. So, back to going back in time for some stuff. I just figured we had some recent crushes that we gotten over the years as we were growing up and things. But, what are the crazy stories or crushes you two have? Because I'm trying to still think of one for myself, really.
Oh, I'm ready to go if Sofie isn't.
Wait, what? Let me hear that again.
I'm ready to like spout the next story if you don't have anything in mind, if you'd like to wait a little.
Let me see. Are we talking about the recent crushes?
Oh,
or
no.
No, we're going back to normal.
Yeah, normal. Just like any...
Going back to normal.
Basically
Well,
any childhood crushes that you... Or stories you guys got.
Let me see. I have one more, definitely. And that is Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You like Sokka?
Zuko.
Oh, Zuko. Sorry, the mic muffled for a minute, but you like Zuko, huh? Oh my god.
Sokka would like adult Sokka today would totally have been my type of guy.
Sokka does
but
nuts.
like back then it was like Zuko. I didn't like him in the beginning. I honestly found him pretty annoying. But as the show moved along and he had some massive character development and like he got his hair down and he just became this big sweetheart that was like struggling socially.
He's just basically normal hair colored Todoroki.
Yeah, and I just completely fell for that. Like he was just such a sweetheart.
Well, I can't really say you've surprised to be falling for Zuko because there wasn't many options in Avatar. Your literally choice was either him or fucking Caillou over there.
Ew.
I guess also Aang, but I was not into that kind
I know, that's who I was calling Caillou. That little bald pipsqueak.
Bald, yep.
I guess there's also the grandfather, but
No.
Nah, you totally be
like
into
Silver Foxes here.
Oh, that's the case. You totally be into King Boomy then, huh? You
No.
What? You're not a fan of him?
Wait, let me see though. It's the Earth King, isn't it?
Yeah, this
It's
motherfucker.
No.
Who's apparently jacked as fuck. Well, I guess if we're gonna talk about some crushes and stuff from Avatar, I guess I could mention one for myself, and this was on when I was on the totally into the crazy girl thing, and I guess sister complex if you want to go like that. I had a thing for Azula. Oof, I had a thing for Azula there. Don't you laugh?
You know that
I don't know who he's talking about because I'm still watching the show.
It's Zuko's sister.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Zuko has a little sister. So I'm starting to see like this sister complex that you're having with a lot of the characters. The ones that can dominate you and beat you up if needed. The bad girl type.
Wait till I mention the next one, and then you'll really see my type. Because if I need to, I can mention my other type. Because this might not shock this won't shock Zammy here, and this probably won't shock you, but this will probably not shock chat. But I guess I want to mention one Yu-Gi-Oh crush I had. This was during the GX days and stuff, and
Tanya.
Yep. Thanks for stealing my fucking thunder there, but yeah. But basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, everyone was sipping for Orkiza and not me, but I had a fucking thing for an Amazonian woman named Tanya who was a muscle mommy.
Again, the big buff woman.
I'm not
can
into
beat
all
you
of
up
them.
if
Just
needed.
she's just one of them. She just happens to be lucky one of them.
Oh god.
Oh my god. But,
She's just not lovely.
she's very lovely.
I mean, you added me with Zane, so I might as well out you with Tanya.
That's fair. That's fair. Touche on that one. Though the only downside about this one is she turns into a tiger.
So.
We're not gonna talk about the furry
Bestiality,
aspect,
eh?
huh?
I'm not hearing it from a bird fucker and a Sly Cooper fucker over here.
You know what? You make a fair point.
I'm not gonna hear shit from either of you on being a furry on this shit. I don't want to.
So Justin was Bastion in that situation. Yep.
Yes, but I would actually put up a good duel compared to Bastion. Oh my lord.
Confirm.
What?
That's what Sen said, not me.
Furry confirmed? Not really much of a furry. There's some questionable ones, but I haven't really been full on furry, I guess, compared to most people. I think it's one of those I'm not a furry but moments, but definitely not a full on tiger. No. Besides, I think these two are way worse than I am in that department.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, me neither.
Alright, which one of you two wants to go next then?
You first, Zammy.
Oh wow, shit! Now you're outing me? Okay.
Well, you did burp, so you volunteered.
I burped because I had the burp. Anyway, I already outed myself with Robert Downey Jr. / Iron Man, and I spoke about Spider-Man a little bit. I'm not gonna go into those details. But I would like to zoom into the aspect of Tony Stark being billionaire genius. Me being into those types of guys, it didn't start with Tony Stark. This actually goes back to the era of me being introduced to GX and my uncle getting me into the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters.
Oh no.
Albeit, I will say though, I was not a fan of this character when the story first started, but as he grew some character development throughout the story, not to mention tried to help Yugi during his final bout with the Pharaoh when he was gonna go put Leighton to rest and whatnot. I was not expecting him to do such a thing. And again, I think me like having a crush on this person is what catered to me liking Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man persona. So the person that I speak of is none other than the genius CEO brunette billionaire boy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, number 3 in my all-time husbando list, Seto Kaiba.
Yep.
Oh.
That wouldn't come as no surprise. And what really actually favored me towards him was his whole entire character development, especially in post Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters in DSOD. I'm not going to talk about it too much because Zen is in chat and he has not seen me DSOD yet. I did give slight spoilers, but not too much. But yeah, especially his character in DSOD, it made me like him even more. It's just his drive to do things. It's incredible.
It was
Not to mention
incredible.
the whole genius aspect.
Ladies like him smart. Some ladies like him rich. Kaiba's both. And probably
What more could you want?
good point. All right, since you outed her, I think you should go next now, Sophie.
Oh God. I'm like trying to remember why I liked.
Oh boy, it's a remembering story this time.
Yeah, because like I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I've been ever since the first movie.
Oh boy.
The way till the end, and still is. And one character that for me just stuck out, like a sore thumb, but in a good way, was Severus Snape.
Mr. Potter.
Yeah, like he was. Of course, like it was a little bit more like towards my teenage years, especially that awoken my more crush towards him. Whereas, like, having small fantasies of like being in detention with him. Even though today, looking back, it would not have been very comfortable, but back then it was like all in for it.
See me after class, Miss Sophie.
What the fuck?
That's how he talked!
I know, that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. So yes, I had like a Severus Snape phase, and I feel like that was the beginning of my teacher kink thing that I was starting of having.
Teacher kink.
Oh my god.
Alright. So... 10 points to my... God damn it, Zen.
Silence?
Oh...
Go on,
10...
Justin. Talk. What's the next one?
I guess I could start when I started liking men a bit.
Hey, let's go. That's the subject I was going to touch next.
Damn it. Okay. So... This is where I guess you could count on it, but fucking this was also a Dragon Ball phase. And believe it or not, when people were simping for Android 18, which I could see, I was low-key liking the brother a little more.
17?
Yeah.
You like 17? You know what? I can't blame you.
Yeah! I didn't like him during the Future Gohan or Future... I didn't like him...
Future, nah. He a cocky-ass motherfucker in Future time. Like, fuck him.
No, I didn't like him during the Future movie and stuff, Future Gohan movie. But I liked him during the Android/Cell Saga and stuff. So, yeah. I did have a thing for 17. And then, I guess later on, 18 became a thing because my brain was like, wait a minute. If I'm able to, I could have one and both. Twins.
Fucking god.
You and siblings.
Shut up!
Hey, Sophie, you should become my sister.
No!
You know, that could definitely work.
Don't make me feel more complicated than I need to feel. Don't make me feel complicated now.
Oh. I'm thinking that we're going too hard on him, sissy.
Why are we doing this?
Chat, I'm gonna need you all to call 911. Anyways. Still shocked. Sorry, I was looking at my Twitter and I saw how Baymax was in Fortnite. Still shocked on that one. Anyway. Justin is a sibling enjoyer. Listen! If I can get a threesome with twins, that just makes my job easier. That just makes my job easier sometimes. Though I will say, never date anyone who has a twin because you'll probably get yourself in trouble.
Oh, that's not for real.
I'm just saying that now. I never experienced it, but I've seen men struggle with that one and shit like that. So if you date with someone on the twin, good luck or give them a name tag. I'm a Super 17 enjoyer. Now, Zen, when you say Super 17, do you mean the one from Dragon Ball Super, or do you mean Dragon Ball?
I mean, fucking GT. My bad.
Yeah, Dragon Ball GT. He likes the Dragon Ball GT one.
I'm hoping so.
I mean, Dragon Ball GT Super 17 kind of be hitting.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why I said I can't blame you.
Yeah, because the way he just looks and stuff, and just like, how could I not?
Yeah, he said GT. I knew
Okay,
it.
thank you.
That long hair.
I know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I love him, and it doesn't help that some other Dragon Ball animations did an 18 version of him, and I'm just like, y'all are just not making this fair and shit, because the long hair is what sells me on 17, but now you do it for 18 and shit. But yeah, I'm just loving it. And look, how can you not love it when he does shit like this? Seriously.
So fucking cool.
I know. His arc sucked ass, but he's cool. His arc kind of sucked ass, but it was cool. Oh my lord. But yeah, I definitely like the Super 17 phase. I will admit Dragon Ball Super 17 was kind of cute because I did love his little nature park ranger vibe going on, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, but Super 17 from GT just... Yeah!
Yeah, that...
But yeah. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, that's when I guess the bias stuff comes in. I wasn't really sure on it still because I was very... I am bi, but I'm selective.
Extremely selective with your men.
Yeah, because people would say I probably like this or that, or probably judge me for being bi and stuff because I probably like this and that. I was like, no, I'm just very picky. Lots of women I could easily tip for, but men is just, it's very picky and stuff. Now, I will say, I might call you both out on this one. I remember how, Sofie, you were a little disappointed with Darth Vader's deformity.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bullshit. You hate deformity a bit, given how the both of you have a thing for Spawn.
Shit. I forgot about that.
Me too.
Because that man's literally undead, and yet...
See, here's the thing. Sofie said she didn't like deformity. I don't mind it.
Hey, I don't mind deformities today. Back then,
okay,
I was more like, oh no, that was back then. I was expecting a real hottie underneath the helmet, and then I saw mushed potatoes with eyes.
Mushed potatoes.
Mushed potatoes.
Yeah, that was my thought.
I still remember what you said during Spawn and stuff. At least you two, how you were both having to share at this one. Basically, Sofie said, and I quote, "He's pretty, hubba hubba, make me want to crawl on all four and let him have his way with me."
No.
And I remember Zammy was doing a penguin thing because she had a Piplup profile picture and giving him a stone to fucking just...
Here's a stone.
Now fuck me. Me too. Alright, but yeah. Wow, me and Zen have a lot in common. Jesus. Yep, Zen found the Super 18. Thank you, Zen. You're a treat. But yeah, I will say that. Sorry to call you out on that one, but Spawn was definitely the mask thing. But then again, you also have another superhero thing who has a deformity there, Zammy, but I won't spoil that one.
By all means, give me, because I forgot.
Deadpool.
All right.
He's literally just a walking man who has cancer and can't die.
I feel bad for him.
I do too. But hey, don't feel too bad. He basically cucked Thanos out of death. True story.
Oh god, I have the most horrible question, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
No, you can ask, but hang on.
If
Go ahead.
If he cuts it, does it grow bigger?
Probably.
You know, that could be a very interesting comic idea.
I No.
But Sophie, you seem confused about what I said with the whole death thing, right?
Yeah.
So in Marvel Comics, Death, the epitome of death, is a woman and stuff, and Thanos has a thing for death, right? Lady Death, right? But she don't like him. She likes Deadpool. She likes Wade and stuff. And I believe he got mad jealous at some form in the comics. Zammy's gonna feel bad and be pissed off at Thanos. Basically, Thanos like, bitch, if you can't have her, then if I can't have her, then neither can you. So he basically made Deadpool fucking immortal so he can't die to see death.
Damn.
Yep, he was that petty.
That is so petty.
Yep. Sophie's got a very nice voice. Yeah, she's from Denmark. She's Danish as fuck.
Aw, thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. We'll probably wrap around 10 minutes and do a part 2 of this if that's fine with you, Tim.
That is completely fine.
Yeah, I'm
because
starting to get sapped of energy.
That's fine. I think it's because we've been enjoying this shit. But, so who's got some stories they wish to tell?
Let me see. I'm out of childhood crushes.
Well, there's one I'm kind of curious about. How did Sly Cooper... Oop, what's up?
Go ahead, Outer.
You want to tell us about Mr. Sly Cooper over there? Sophie?
So, how could you not like Sly Cooper? Because, like, he got it all. Like, first of all, like, body-wise, he is not, like, completely muscular. He's just simply tan. Personality-wise, he's a funny guy who likes to make jokes and being flirty and play around a little bit, not taking things too serious. And on top of that, having a pretty voice. Good heart. My childhood self was completely sold. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. But Sly Cooper...
There it is!
Sly Cooper definitely did something to me.
Also, Aichi says, that makes a lot of sense, Aichi. I understand why those fanboys are so for you, but if you like them, nice. And congratulations on your fanboys too.
That I like.
Yep, and you're dating them. Anyway, got anything for us, Zammy?
Okay, I have actually 2 installments.
Ooh.
Of what is going to be the beginning of the story of how I became bisexual. And for the longest time, before I started, for the longest time of my life, I thought I was a boy trapped in a girl's body because I unfortunately was raised in a Catholic type religion. So the fact of one dating the same sex was heavily looked down upon. So I thought that me liking women meant that, I was in the wrong body. And I thought I was like a man trapped in a girl's body. That, that type of shit. But thankfully, good for me though, after years of thinking that I was in that sort of state, I did meet a friend later on in my life that got me into an LGBT club, and they helped me find out that I was not that, and that I was actually bisexual. I did not know that bisexuality existed for so long. And I am thankful for them for having introduced me to Sad Gay Club. It was a very safe space, and I'm literally glad I was a part of it while I was in high school. But yes, this is going to be my bisexual awakening story. And what better anime to have that do that to you other than Sailor Moon, right?
We're going back.
Yeah, we're going back. this was years after I first initially saw it, like back when I was like 3 or 4. We're talking like my aunt bought like the entire series, and I started to binge watch it from season 1. I'd finished season 1 and season 2, and we finally got to season 3, to the notorious Sailor Moon S and the cousin scenes, as I dubbed it back in the day, because unfortunately, same sex couples were heavily looked down upon. I initially thought this whole like cousin shit was so weird that I started to look things up on the internet, and I found out that both Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune slash Haruka and Michiru were actually a same-sex couple. So, growing up, my first bisexual awakening was with Sailor Uranus, or AKA Haruka, but that barely touched the tip of the iceberg for me. My complete and like, sexual, not sexual, bisexual awakening for the fact was not until much later. I got a gist of it, like, oh, I like this girl, but I don't like her like, other girls, I like this girl. I didn't pay much attention to it until I got to season 5 of Sailor Moon, another very notorious season that was not dubbed and was not like aired in any sort of format in the US at all. And it was like that for years. Like, it finally got a dub like a few years ago, like back in 2019 or 2020, I do not remember. And this anime was made in 1995. Like, that is how long it took for this anime to be dubbed and like, shown in the US and streamed in like social media sites like Hulu and whatnot. So it was a long time coming. Like, this anime, this season was so ahead of its time, but it unfortunately did go against Naoko Takeuchi, which is the creator of Sailor Moon. It went against her ideals in when it comes to like her characters, but I will get into that later. The character, we're gonna go into the character though. So this character is from season 5 of Sailor Moon, also known as Sailor Stars, where we got introduced to the new enemy called Galaxia and her Galactica empire of many weirdly disguised just I believe the like Sailor Aluminum Siren just and Sailor Lid Crow, they were kind of very skankily dressed. But that is besides the point. Their choice in clothing was kind of weird. But we delve into Sailor Galaxia and her Sailor Galactica of just these girls that are trying to find, I believe it is called the Golden Star Seed. They're trying to find star seeds of Sailor Scouts that could, shine on upon like, years and years and eons. She's collecting valuable star seeds. If we're talking star seeds from like regular human beings like you and me, they die out like immediately once they're out of the body. And star seeds are the life of one person. Yeah. Their body and their being might, like, die off, but the star seed in Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars, is the person, like, without body and mind and everything physical. Once the person dies, the star seed lives on. Like, that's how important a star seed is. So, in this season, they're trying to find powerful star seeds because that's what Sailor Galaxia wants. She wants to rule the world and have all of these star seeds to show off her power. Unfortunately, Sailor Moon's betrothed at this point did get his start seat taken while he was going to Harvard to study abroad. And he is the holder of the golden crystal / the Earth's crystal. Just like Sailor Moon is the princess of the moon, Mamoru / Tuxedo Mask is the prince of Earth. He is the Earth itself. So, around this time is when we are introduced to this trio of singers that are taking the entire world, more like Japan, into a very big frenzy. Like, even Sailor Venus / Minako is super into them. This group is known as the Three Lights. And they're a trio. They sing and all that stuff, and we'll find out later that they are doing so to be able to find their princess. I would go into deep detail as to what they're doing on Earth, but that'll be more of a, tangent / rant for me to talk about, and it's going to take forever for me to explain what the fuck is going on. But just to keep the long story short, their planet was attacked by Sailor Galaxia, and their princess evacuated the planet before Galaxia got to her, and the Three Lights followed after her, and all they know is that she's somewhere on Earth, and they need to find her. So they're singing to be able to try and find her. So in this series, there is this big, like, it is my OTP until this day, but we are introduced to this new ship, since Usagi's boyfriend / betrothed is quote unquote over on Harvard, but unfortunately, his starseed got taken. We are introduced into a completely new ship. It's called Seiya X Usagi, and the character that heavily got me into my bisexual nature, that awakened me in my entirety. Like, no, yeah, I like women, right? This person dresses as a guy.
Oh.
It's a woman in disguise as a guy, because who would listen to a trio of women singing about love, right? So they decided, like, the trio of them, the Three Lights, they decided to dress up as men to be able to have their message better scattered. So they're women dressed as men. But unfortunately, in the 90s anime, they transform into men when they reach Earth, and through their brooch's powers to be able to transform into the Sailor Starlights is when they turn and transform into their actual form. So this person, Seiya, and his adventures with Usagi, and his absolute just kind-hearted, just worryful nature, not to mention playful, caring, and just overall charismatic personality, is what got me to, just fully awaken as a bisexual. The person that I speak of is none other than Sailor Starfighter. The leader of the Sailor Starlights, alongside Sailor Star Maker and Sailor Star Healer. He is the leader and is also the lead singer of the Three Lights. Just his nature, I keep referring to him as him because a whole bunch of times throughout the entirety of this season, he says that he has the heart of a guy. So I am referring to them as a he, but it's actually a she, just out of respect. So
understandable.
Yeah, Sailor Starfighter, that was like the key to me, like, just finding out, like, oh shit, I'm into women.
That's fair.
I think I'm done ranting now.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
that was
don't
a bit
know
of
how long I've gone.
Well, we just hit the 2 hour and 3 minute mark. So you took up a whole 10 minutes and changed.
Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. But, Sofie, any final thoughts of ones you want to share? Before I share my final ones?
any final ones?
Could be about
Let me
anything.
see on my list if I have let anyone go.
I should bring more guests next time. Maybe. We just don't want it to overcrowd and try to adjust too many schedules. You know what I mean? We were just able to make it work with the three of us because we made it easy on ourselves. But don't worry, we will definitely make a part 2 of this. That's a promise. Bless you.
Let me see. I think I am done from the looks of it.
All right. Before I say mine, any last ones you want to say, Zammy?
Everything else that I have to say has a story to it, so I can't say too much.
All right. So I guess I'll make mine quick-ish, because I remember someone asked me to talk about this one. I believe it was Patrick, who I think is Yana. But this happened when I was 14, and it was around the year of 2010, where I was playing some fighting games and stuff. And one of them happened to be Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. And well, for those who know,
I know where this is going.
For those who know, people always have a thing for Chun-Li and Cammy and stuff, which fair and reasonable and stuff, but it wasn't for me at the first time. And this is when I started to have a thing for batshit crazy woman
Jury.
who can. Yeah, it was Juri Han. It was just the way she talked, the way she, and she was flexible as all hell. And one taunt that got me going and stuff, and because it was this taunt right here, she literally says, and I quote, "Come on, touch me wherever you want." And I'm just like, ah. I was just like, at that moment. But yeah, I was folding at that moment. It's just like Juri Han, just fucking yee. But yeah, definitely. I think we'll call it there and stuff. But I'd like to thank both Zammy and Sofie for joining me.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to rant next time.
Yeah. If anything, we'll plan it out some more and things like that. Because, again, this was a lot of fun. And I know there's some people who talked about the crushes. I did look in the chat. Sorry if I didn't read them. But it was fun to read what y'all's comments were on crushes and stuff. Your poor desk. He likes a hard beating. Every woman knows that. Anyway. But definitely... Desk...
Desk couldn't fight me.
But once again, I'd like to thank Sofie and Zammy for this. If you guys want part 2, we'll definitely do part 2. We'll probably do guests. We're not quite sure because we'll have to, make sure it's not too crowded in here for the group chats and overstimulate people. And 2, we gotta make sure we adjust to everyone's time schedules and shit, you know? Not to mention...
That's why we keep it to 2 people sometimes, because it's easier that way.
Mm-hmm. And given how this is something the 3 of us kind of planned ahead and already, it made it much easier for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nothing personal or anything. It's just what we were trying to make it easier on ourselves and give less of a headache. But I digress. We'll see what the future holds, because we'll definitely do more of these, because these are fun. And we'll probably have to come some of the lists and stuff. But if y'all want to do some highlights and stuff, we'll clip your favorite moments for this stream, be my guest and stuff, and who knows, maybe Crossy will do highlights and shit. But anywhoosies, I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. As for what the next stream might be, that will probably be with Sofie when we try to finish up Sly Cooper 1.
Ooh.
Yes, it will just have to be...
Finally going back to it.
Yep. Yeah, I figure we've been delaying it for a while, so I figure like we'll go back to it next stream, so it'll just be when you're free again.
That sounds good.
Yep, we'll discuss it more after stream. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to follow Lady Zamasu. What's your Twitch thing again, Zammy?
It's twitch.tv/LadyZamasu.
Yes, twitch.tv/LadyZamasu. Follow her on Twitch. She does a lot of streams on there. She'll probably get back to streaming, and who knows? I'll probably be there, and who knows? Maybe Sofie will be there. We'll just drive Zammy crazy as we always do.
No, I'm currently on hiatus, unfortunately. The whole drama shit.
Yeah, sadly. But we'll digress. But yeah. And then, but with Sofie, she doesn't have much of a Twitch or YouTube, but she does have a Twitter. So, Sofie, if you want, you can leave your link to your Twitter in the chat. And Zammy, if you want, you can leave a link to your Twitch in the chat.
Of course.
So that way people can follow you and shit like that. And, by the way, Sofie here is an artist if you want to commission her and stuff like that.
Sophie, I think it's time for you to like pin your commission prices on your Twitter or something.
That would probably be
You know,
wise.
I really should do that. I haven't posted that anyway.
This is why I'm your manager of commissions and stuff, because I'm trying to help you get out there since you're so damn shy.
I'm just so bad. Nobody's kind of like.
That's why I'm gonna
leave me
help.
alone.
That's why I'm
Leave me
helping you.
alone.
You see why I love these two goofballs? They're just driving me crazy. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow Zammy on Twitch and follow Sofie on Twitter. But yeah, Sofie,
Sophie, give me your link, hurry!
I don't know how to get.
Hang on, I'll grab it. It should be on her. It should be on her Discord profile.
Okay, no, yeah, hold on. Let me. I'm looking at. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I see it. Hold on. Give me. I got it.
I need to call my bank real quick.
I got it.
I can like hear you running
There we go.
towards. Thank you.
Yep, just Sofie, be sure you put your stuff on Twitter.
I will. And if there's any questions about my art or anything, I have drawn my own sprite, I think it's called.
Yep, for
In the
example,
stream.
you know
Yeah.
what? I'll give a few
Or
examples of the
disability.
things she's drawn. You see this succubus PNG that you all see over her? She's drew that for herself. She drew that. And if you've seen the thumbnails of the Sly Cooper streams, she drew that from me and herself during our Sly adventures. But yes. Anyway. But as I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Follow Zammy on her Twitch. Follow Sofie on her Twitter. And things like that. And I will see you all next time for when we do a part 2 of this. Or if I just invite these two chuckle fucks to do another random stream with me. But, yes. Any final words to the audience, people?
I got one more, but I'll do it after Sophie.
Okay.
You got one more what now?
No, go on. Go ahead. You got anything else to say before he ends off?
My brain kind of fried a little bit. It was fun to be here.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, I could say it was a smashing to be here.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe.